The average American consumes over 100 rolls of toilet paper annually, contributing significantly to the industry's staggering global revenue of $100 billion. But how is toilet paper made? It all begins with a collection of wood, facilitated by a specialized machine known as a harvester. The timber harvester, weighing 18 tons, is a versatile tool in the forest, capable of felling trees, delimbing them, and sawing up trunks efficiently. Designed to handle crooked or undesirable wood, it ensures that only suitable material is used for toilet paper production, while higher quality wood is reserved for furniture. After the harvester's work is complete, thousands of tree trunks are transported to a processing site, where they undergo transformation into pulp, the raw material for paper products. However, before the wood can be converted into pulp, it must be chipped into uniform pieces using a wood chipper, a massive operation in itself. The wood is fed into the chipper, which slices it into uniform pieces before passing it through giant drums that remove the outer layer of bark while preserving as much wood as possible. Following this, the wood undergoes a thorough cleaning process to remove any debris like stones or sand, ensuring the quality of the pulp. A metal detector scans the wood for any stray nails or screws, crucial for preventing damage to machinery downstream. Once cleared, giant rotating knives further reduce the wood into tiny chips, which are then conveyed into large stockpiles. However, these wood chips still need further processing to become suitable for toilet paper production. They are transferred to industrial tanks called decomposers, where they undergo chemical treatment, cooking for up to 3 hours. This process removes excess moisture from the chips, reducing them to around 25 tons of cellulose fibers. The key ingredient in toilet paper production, the wood fibers are bound together while other substances are separated out, resulting in approximately 15 tons of usable fiber, known as pulp, from each cooked batch. Another essential raw material for toilet paper production is recycled paper, but obtaining it is not as straightforward as harvesting wood. Recycled paper is sourced using a machine called a sorter, which separates usable paper from non-recyclable waste. As the waste enters the machine, it is transported along a conveyor belt, where the sorter automatically removes items like cardboard and plastic. Initially, a coarse sieve removes larger debris, followed by the use of near-infrared sensors to isolate recycled paper from the remaining junk. Any identified non-recyclable materials are swiftly ejected from the conveyor belt by blasts of air. Remarkably, this sorting machine can handle up to 400 tons of recycled paper daily. The sorted recycled paper undergoes an extensive cleaning process, beginning with immersion in a massive washing machine. Progressing through 14 stations, the paper is thoroughly cleaned until its fibers are ready for reuse in new paper products. Although this process may seem labor-intensive, it's worth noting that it's more environmentally friendly than relying solely on wood pulp. Within the washing machine, the recycled paper is broken down into pulp, which then undergoes a series of refinement steps. A centrifuge is employed during the fine cleaning stage to separate heavier waste particles such as sand or splinters, directing them towards the outer walls for removal. This meticulous process ensures that the recycled paper pulp is of high quality and ready for the production of various paper goods, including toilet paper. Once the pulp is prepared, whether sourced from wood or recycled paper, it undergoes a danking process to remove any remaining ink particles. The pulp is washed with soap, causing the color particles in the ink to attach themselves to foam, which is subsequently skimmed off. This washing procedure results in a pulp with a sludge-like appearance. To optimize this sludge for paper production, it undergoes treatment with bleach and is diluted with a significant amount of water. With both wood-based and recycled paper pulp ready for use, the manufacturing process proceeds to transform them into actual paper. The paper machine, a colossal 120-meter giant, operates in 4 primary steps to produce solid paper from pulp. Initially, the prepared pulp is deposited onto a large mesh screen or belt known as a former wire. As the pulp mixture progresses along the wire, water drains through the screen, leaving a layer of interwoven fibers on the surface. Vacuum boxes and other drainage elements aid in water removal, controlling both the pulp's consistency and the paper's thickness. Subsequently, the wet paper sheet passes through a series of press rolls, which further expel water, enhancing the paper's density. The resulting pressed sheet, known as a wet web, still contains a considerable amount of moisture. It proceeds through a drying section comprising heated rollers, where remaining water evaporates, leaving a continuous dry paper sheet. To eliminate any creases, ironing rollers integrated into the paper machine smooth the surface. Despite the intricacy, this entire process takes a mere 7 seconds in real time, showcasing the remarkable efficiency of paper machines. Following drying, the paper is wound around a dryer called a Yankee dryer. It undergoes creeping, a process that imparts softness and a slightly wrinkled appearance. During creeping, the paper is scraped off the Yankee dryer with a metal blade, rendering the sheets flexible but reducing their strength and thickness, allowing them to disintegrate when wet. Produced at speeds exceeding a mile per minute, the paper is then wound onto jumbo reels, each weighing as much as 5 tons. Once the paper sheet is prepared, it undergoes a series of steps within a machine known as a toilet paper roller to transform into the familiar product we use daily. While not as massive as the paper machine, the toilet paper roller is still substantial, measuring 80 meters in length and boasting an impressive production capacity of around 500,000 rolls per day. Multiple large jumbo reels of paper are simultaneously unwound, allowing their paper layers to stack atop one another. The number of layers depends on whether the toilet paper is intended to be 3-ply or 2-ply. Different patterns are then printed onto the paper, often reflecting the brand's identity. Following the printing process, micro-embossing occurs, imparting the characteristic dotted texture to the toilet paper. This micro-embossing not only adds volume, but also enhances the softness and comfort for consumers. Subsequently, the paper is rolled onto incoming cardboard rolls, which are slightly larger than standard toilet paper rolls. These rolls are then cut into smaller rolls of various sizes, tailored to meet specific market demands, whether for standard toilet rolls or household towel rolls. Many paper companies maintain their own tree stands to ensure the quality of the paper they produce. Additionally, the chemicals used in the pulping process undergo rigorous testing and monitoring. Temperatures during the cooking process are carefully regulated, with gauges and machinery ensuring accuracy. Finally, the completed paper may undergo testing for various qualities such as stretch, opacity, moisture content, smoothness, and color. This comprehensive quality control ensures that the toilet paper meets the standards expected by consumers and regulatory bodies alike.